Hi guys, welcome to my channel and happy new year. I know it's quite late, this video coming out, excuse me for that, but it's here nevertheless. I hope you've had a beautiful start to 2018 and I hope that it continues to be great for you. This video is going to be a roundup of my favorite products of 2017, not just favorite products but favorite film, favorite time, favorite music, favorite album. It's just going to be a wide range of things. So if you want to see what I really enjoyed in 2017, then definitely stay tuned. My favorite primer of 2017 is my Tarte Clean Slate primer. I love this primer. It proper feels in my pores. Honestly, I love this thing. I love it so much. Tarte in general was probably my favorite makeup brand of 2017. It's the one that I discovered in 2017 and I really liked pretty much everything I used from them. This primer, I didn't use it all over my face. I used it mainly over my nose, slightly underneath my eyes and around my mouth sometimes to conceal or cover up smile lines and lines underneath my eyes. For my face, I used this, which is the MAC Strobe Cream in Peach Light. I love this so much. So you guys know I have normal to dry skin, so anything that would make my skin glowy, glossy, luminous, I was all down for it, and this was like my best friend. I used this on days when I wasn't wearing makeup, on days where I was wearing very little makeup, and days where I caked on my face. Like, I love this and I will definitely be repurchasing this for sure. Moving on to foundation, I have 3 foundations that I really love this year. The first one is my Maybelline, it is Maybelline, isn't it? It is. My Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I absolutely love it. It's the foundation I'm wearing today. Chances are if I wasn't wearing this foundation, it was one of the other 2. But this foundation, guys, I love it. It is, to me, the best drugstore foundation out there. Hands down, the best drugstore foundation out there that I have tried anyway. I can't get enough of this foundation. It has never done me wrong at all. It says it's for normal to oily skin and it is just amazing. I love this foundation so much. There's nothing else I could say about it. And then for more on the pricier side, I have 2. It is the Lancome Ton Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. I am in the shade 13.1, and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm in the shade 13. These foundations, love them for very different reasons. I think, honestly, it might be a stretch for some people, but for me and my skin, the Lancome Ton Idole Foundation is the high-end version of the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. The Lancome Foundation is a bit more full coverage, but in terms of the finish and lasting power, they are pretty much the same. Definitely. And the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation is definitely a luminous foundation. It is very fresh. You can build it up to a full coverage if you want to, but for me, I like to have it at a medium, light to medium coverage. This foundation is amazing. Perfect shade match for me as well. I have 4 concealers to discuss with you guys today. First, I'm going to go with my NYX concealers because that's what I was pretty much using majority of the year. The first one is the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo Concealer. And guys, I never ever use the darker shade. I always use the lighter one for underneath my eyes, and I absolutely love this concealer so much. And then another NYX one is the NYX Got You Covered Concealer. And when I say full coverage, this is the most full coverage, thick consistency drugstore concealer that I have ever tried in my life. I absolutely love this concealer. I mainly use this underneath to carve out my brows, especially when it's that time to groom them but you're just not quite ready yet. I use this. It covers and conceals everything. This is my baby. Another drugstore one is the L'Oreal True Match Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer for no makeup looks. If I just really want to quickly spot conceal, this concealer to me, it has replaced my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I used to love that concealer so much, but for some reason in the UK they've got rid of the dark shades. I don't know why. Maybelline might need to fix that. So I can't get the Fit Me concealer anywhere, but this has quickly swifted in and replaced it. I absolutely love this concealer. And of course the oh my god, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everybody loves this. I discovered it in 2017, but I know it was out from before. I don't know what took me so long to jump on the bandwagon, but I'm happy I did, because this is my favorite concealer. I use the shade Deep. I don't wear it every day because I'm not always going for a full beat, but when I do go for a full beat, best believe this is the concealer I'm picking up. It has replaced my MAC Pro Long Wear concealer, and you guys know I used to use that all the time. This has definitely replaced it. It's the era of the Laura Mercier. I have the translucent and then the medium translucent. I use this for my face, I use this for underneath my eyes, and I love them so much. There's nothing more to say about them. They just do a really good job of setting my face, setting my concealer. So I just know I love this and I can't live without them. I use them all the time. My favorite blush of 2017, my favorite makeup blush, apart from your NYX blushes, when you guys know I love already, and that's been a staple of mine, loving NYX blushes. A new discovery for me in 2017 was the Tarte Amazonian Clay. Is it Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes. Oh my gosh, the pigment in them and the lasting power. This is in the shade Natural Beauty. I love it. And I also have this one in the shade Fearless. I love them and I will eventually buy more. Alright guys, so I'm going to move on to skincare now and my favorite products of 2017. Skincare wise, as you guys know, I really take my skincare very seriously, but I don't like to put too much on my face or use too much. I'm very much a creature of habit and like to use what I know works for my skin. So it's not a lot that I have here. Aside from my shea butter, which is forever in my life going to be a staple, this year I have developed love for Tarte skincare as well as makeup is their skincare. So I have 3 of their products here. They're all part of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea collection. This first one is the Deep Dive Cleansing Gel, and I really like it because it's so gentle, but it really does cleanse my face. I use this often as a second cleanse after I've taken off my makeup and wash my face once, and then I'll go in with this as a second cleanse. I also really like these two for the same reason, not for the same reason, but for two. I like them for the same reason, but not the same reason as the previous one. And it's because my skin, as you guys know, at times can get very dry. So I like using the Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist, and this just gives a boost of moisture onto my face. Sometimes I will tone my face, spray this on my face, let it sit in before I moisturize. And then moisturizing, I use the Drink of H2O hydrating boost, and these are all travel sizes that I'm showing you, so I am going to purchase the full size. But I really like this moisturizer. It is a gel consistency, very light, but packs a punch, if that makes sense. It's really moisturizing, and sometimes I moisturize my face and thinking that it's not done much, but then later I touch my face, I'm like, this is still doing its thing. Another moisturizer, 2 other moisturizers that I've been loving this year. I discovered this around August time. This is the Spa Skin Radiant Essence. It's pretty much, everything's pretty much rubbed off, and I'm literally at the last bit of it. And I really like this moisturizer, again, for moisturizing reasons, for radiance and glow. And this gives me that, and I really like it. I'm not a fan of the smell. It doesn't have a nice smell, but once you rub it in and it sinks into the skin, the smell has kind of gone away. Now, fragrance of the year are my 3 fragrance oils. and I use them so much, but you can't tell that they've been used because they are oils. They last so long. They have a sentimental reason, because obviously it was what I used for my traditional wedding as well. But I really love these fragrance oils so much. First scent is Boss Berry, second scent is Millionaire Lady, and third scent is Night Illusion. Boss Berry and Night Illusion mixed together. I love it so much. My favorite movie of 2017, for me, there's been a lot of great films that came out of the year, but for me right now, the one that I can't stop thinking about is Hacksaw Ridge, and that's on Netflix. Oh my gosh, man, like Desmond Doss. Oh my gosh, like that film. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But that is my favourite film of 2017. I know, like, there's Get Out, there's Logan. There's so much that really was on point. But for me, I think the fact that it was a true story and the cinematography of that, and I don't know, just how it made me feel watching it. Like, that film, I've watched it 4 times already. Yeah. Favorite album for me of 2017 was SZA. I loved her album. That album was just on point. Every tune on that album, every single tune on that album was on point. Like, the replay value of that album was so good, because you know there's some albums that come out and they're so good for the moment, but then you don't replay it throughout the rest of the year. SZA's album was a great replay value for me. And I also loved Kalani's album Sweet Sexy Savage. That album as well, replay value was high. I loved that album too. Every song on that album was on point. Those were my favorite songs of albums of the year. Favorite moment of the year obviously has to be when I got married. Like, nothing's gonna top that moment for me for 2017. Yes, I haven't done my white wedding yet, but traditional wedding wise, that was my favorite moment of the year. Favorite YouTube channels of 2017 for me has to be The Grapevine. I absolutely love that channel, The Grapevine. I discovered it this year, well, 2017, and I'm hooked onto that channel. Every time they upload a video, I'm like notification gang straight. Like, I love The Grapevine. I hope you enjoyed my 2017 roundup of things I liked, products and moments and miscellaneous stuff. And please comment down below the things that you liked for 2017, whether it's products, moments or anything else. Let me know. I'd like to communicate with you and see what it is that you guys liked. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a prosperous 2018, and definitely continue to work hard for everything that you guys want, because it will come with hard work. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.